there was a lot of communication yesterday, mainly all through the night. And the final conversation was she was right. So, let's find out what that energy is about, saying that she is right. So, there were some people talking positive, but then you had others talking very negative. Alright? Like, not so kind at that time. So let's find out. What is this about in the energy flow that she is right? Have faith in, do not worry about, now is the time to. Yeah, so pretty much that you don't have to worry about nothing. Keep the faith, don't worry about it. Now is the time to do what you need to do. So pretty much if you had others out here saying that she was right, you don't have to worry about it. You have faith in what you knew about. So what else is going on here? Spirit? Yeah, the North Node, Neptune, the idolization of confusion regarding sacrifice. Yeah, so there could be people out here who are very angry that you don't have to worry about anything because of how strong your faith is. You know you don't have to worry about nothing. The time is now to idolization, why people are confused of trying to sacrifice you. And then we got Mars out here, actually. You got Mars out here. So that means somebody was trying to bring you war. They were trying to take action to trying to bring you worry. They were trying to bring stuff to confuse you where you had no faith. So that's what that person meant by she is right. And then you got Pluto. The need for control of and obsession with a power struggle. Yeah, exactly. So people are having a power struggle trying to control you. They know they cannot control you. They cannot control your faith. They cannot control you to confuse you. And they know that you're going to take the action to confront why these people are obsessed with you. Why there's people trying to control you. And why are people in a power struggle? So it looks like to me there is somebody or people, that's what the last conversation was, telepathy, was that she was right. Somebody was trying to sacrifice you. Someone was trying to confuse you. They're trying to bring war to you because they have a very weird obsession with you. They were trying to control. And they have a power struggle. So that means you are too strong for these individuals. You have a very strong-willed in mind. And then we got Venus, the attraction of, pleasure from, good times. Yeah. So somebody was literally purposely out here trying to attract war to you, trying to sacrifice you, trying to confuse you, trying to have pleasure from having a harmful stimulus, trying to bring something to you that you did not deserve, like war within your mind, in your thoughts. You are confronting their demons. And it's not very good times for these people who came out here and was being really nasty and ugly towards you. Now, these people are attracting, these people, whatever they said in the universe, for whatever these people are doing, they are attraction, they are obsessed with power and control and power struggle. So that's what they are having in their life now. That they don't like people coming in to confront. They don't like people coming in trying to confuse them to why they're trying to sacrifice an individual. The time is now. And someone cannot believe how right you are. And what you've been talking about, what you've been stating. There are people actually freaking out about it. I can't pause it. I'm on live. But just like I said, now, what's going on in the houses, though? I'm kind of curious. Yep. You got the 5th house. The power of love, investment, gambles, and other games. Your creation. Ooh. So the time is now that they literally think that this is how somebody cares about you, and you know it's nothing but trying to confuse you, and that's not how someone cares about you. And then we got the 3rd house, your ideas, short-term thinking, and trips. Who or what is around you? Oh, buddy. That's what they were trying to do. They were literally trying to confuse you about a lot of things, and they should not have done that. The 7th house, balance, cooperation, your partners. Ooh. So, let me see. Yeah, your ideas. So people had ideas to that they thought that they could be obsessed with you. They thought they can have power over you. They literally thought this was a good time trying to sacrifice you. This is not love, what somebody's doing towards you. And then you got 12th house, seeking oneness with all there is. Philanthropy. Keep your involvement hidden. Okay, so that is a problem right there. And then we got 10th house, responsibility, success, become a person of power and status. So yeah, it looks like to me there were people trying to hide their involvements, trying to make people out of balance, people trying to make it to where there's no cooperation. Their creation, their ideas, and watch who or what is around you. That's pretty strong to why someone was stating that she is right. And there's people that cannot believe how right you are. Like, there were some people talking positive, and then there were others talking very negative here. That people cannot believe how correct and how accurate you are. That others try to hide their involvement. and what they were doing to you. They were trying to sacrifice you, trying to confuse you of what you knew about. People were trying to bring you war, trying to make you out of balance. They got a power struggle with themselves right now as we speak. Yep, they try to hide their involvement. They thought they had good pleasures. They thought that they would never have to take self-responsibility. They thought they were going to be very successful. And they thought that they were going to have power and status, and what they were doing cruelly to you. These are just people who are just ruthless, who don't care about you. They just want to hurt you for no reason. And this is actually why they're actually ticked off, is because you see it for what it is. You know the involvement, and there are people who are saying telepathy. I like that. But just like I said, responsibility. Yeah, there's gonna have to be people who's gonna have to take self-responsibility to their actions of trying to bring war, trying to bring death, trying to be power and control, and literally thought that this was going to be that people literally thinks that their involvements are not known, but they are. Keep your involvements hidden. That says a lot. And like I said, this is probably why this is in the energy flow. Is because people are shocked that you were right, you were correct, with people hiding their involvements, that people were cooperating with different partners. So that was more like things that was going on behind your back, trying to sacrifice you, trying to confuse you. So that means that could be people trying to come in on the outside. That pretty much those are outsiders. That is not the individual who you're actually with. So that's actually pretty odd here that this is coming out the way that it is. They try to bring you war, but they're going to be so confused that they're going to get confronted. Why they're obsessed with you? Why are they trying to sacrifice you? Why are they trying to hide their involvements? Why are they out of balance? Why were they trying to create? And they don't like it that others are paying attention to their surroundings. That they're trying to hide their involvements. They literally had pleasure from attracting. So since these people have attracted evil attentions, there's people. Now this is the funny kicker. People are going to be attracted or attraction of bringing justice, confronting, why are you doing this? Why are you trying to hide your involvement? Why are you trying to not take self-responsibility? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why did you have people cooperation with your stuff? of trying to hurt an individual? Why were you trying to take away someone's faith? Why was you trying to take away people's worry? The time is now. Now is the time. So that's a very strong message right there. Partners, cell phone. It looks like a jail cell. Dice. Gambling. So people were gambling upon you, and people cannot believe how right you are. They were gambling to power struggle you. They have a really weird obsession. They had pleasure in trying to sacrifice you, trying to confuse you, and trying to bring you problems. Man, I'm telling you. Telephone communication. That these people had partners who were wanting to sacrifice you. They all have contacts towards one another. They were all gambling upon you. And they literally had a pleasure from doing it. Because they were wanting to hide their involvement. But others already figured it out. Others already know who these people are, who was involved in being dirty towards you. Man, that says a lot. I'm telling you. They need to take self-responsibility. Very sadistic. Trying to do power and control. They know they cannot control you. They have a weird obsession with you. But they didn't want to be known that they had partners. And to trying to sacrifice you. They had communication. They're trying to bring you war, and they're going to be confronted about it. Now is the time to call out the people who were gambling upon your life. This is very dangerous. So pretty much you need to watch your surroundings, who they talk to, who are they friends with at this time. There's too many people gambling, too many people trying to confusion, meaning trying to reverse psychology you into what you know about is true. And there's others catching on to it as well. Wow. Ooh. What else to that? The energy flow of she was right. She is right. What else do we got here, Spirit? What else is in the energy flow that you can let us know? That for whoever was having a conversation, she is right. And they really, actually, these people are shocked of how correct you are, what you said. Yeah. There's the 9 of Wands, making you feel like you couldn't go on anymore. So people were like gambling upon you, pretty much trying to make a bet, and they lost. That's why they played themselves, because they hurt themselves by trying to make it to where you couldn't go on much longer. So this was a torture thing. People were trying to sacrifice you. People were trying to bring you war. People were trying to hide their criminal acts upon you. Meaning like they're literally hiding that they've been playing on your life, actually. Yeah. And they're also trying to hide the fact of that they're fighting now. So the attraction of, so these people had a pleasure of trying to bring you issues, chaos, fights, to where you would give up. Now, these people are looking like they are about to give up, that they know they lost by betting on you. That's actually aiding and abetting while I'm thinking of it. Yep. And then a law figure knows that these people who try to manifest this towards you, now the law figures are starting to see, okay, these people were gambling, so this law figure is seeing that people have actually gotten their karma back onto them. Yep. Because this police officer knows that you are very well looked up to in the public eye. You are very well known in the public eye, that you always get a victory and you always get a triumph, that you are always victorious every time. Yep. And it looks like that you are the Ten of Pentacles. It's kind of weird, my opinion. Or unless maybe the law might be giving you the money that people have stolen from you. Or maybe they're gonna, yep, you got the Ten of Swords. Yep, betrayal, backstabbed. Oh yeah. These people literally feels betrayed really badly at this time. They feel so badly betrayed because they didn't really pay attention, because whatever they attracted your way, it just helped you. They played themselves. Like I said, this is just ridiculous. But you know what? They backstabbed themselves. They betrayed themselves. And you actually got the Nine of Swords coming in. And that people are ready to come in to be very angry. You're going to have people speaking not so kindly to anybody right now at this time. You got law figures who are ready to get really cutthroat, and they're not ready for you to be cutthroat. So from what I'm getting is that you are making these people regret. You're making people eat their words. Now they're fighting each other. And this law figure is starting to see, the people who attacked this one person, now they're acting like this. Now they're getting fights. This law figure said karma's a bitch. Because you are very well known. You could be getting a reward. Now they're going to feel backstabbed because people are going to be cutthroat. This is how you should not be playing with people. Whatever you attract out there, it will always come back to an individual. It always seems to happen like that. So yeah, people are actually shocked when they said she is right. The law figures are saying they cannot believe how correct you are. Their involvements, people gambling upon you, people trying to force engagement, people trying to take control over you, people who have a weird obsession over you, and people did try to confuse you, and now is the time to confront people. And it's time to confuse these people. It's time for this energy to be sent back. Karma's a bitch. So that's pretty much what it means, that there's people in the energy flow cannot believe that she is right. Alright? Like I said, there was some negative talks, and then there was some positive talks. But mainly the people who are negative is because they got caught. Their involvement, their partners, that would be work partners who were meant to come in to sacrifice you, people who were gambling. And that can actually end up people who are gambling upon you. And playing games upon your life, they know they're going to get locked up. And the only thing I can think of why they feel like they have partners who have turned on them, because people are too scared to go to jail or prison. So there are people who are turning on their partners who they helped out. The communication stopped. Meaning that, these people were all up for it, right? Until it got to the certain points in there, how sadistic a person got, how badly they were gambling upon your life, these people actually stopped the communication. They stopped helping an individual because their gut intuition told them that this is going to be very bad karma. So you are actually having others helping you in this situation. So from them getting people to backstab you, the tables have turned. Now for whoever these people who had hidden involvements, these people backed out. And now these people who betrayed you is now going to betray them, causing them fights and causing them to not want to go on much longer, who is ready to bring the cutthroat, not so nice communication coming their way. You know what I mean? That there's people who should have not played on you. People should have not tried you. And that is their worst mistake. When it came to the sacrifice, when people were gambling upon you, like something happened. It had to take something sadistic for certain individuals to quit communicating. It took something really, really awful or evil or something malicious or insidious that gotten some of these people to back out. And the FBI and the cops know what it was because their phones are tapped. And they cannot believe how you were right. So I'm kind of wondering if these are the people who were hidden that backed out, that person let you hear him say she was right last night. People do have to take self-responsibility. This is actually making people very tired. And they know that they drained you spiritually too, and they know this. They've really badly drained you. They did not realize that these people were going to go that far towards you. And then they backed out. there's partners. So, there's people who stopped the communication, stopped the gambling, because they wanted to back out, because they did not want this karma. They did not want to go to prison. They do not want to go to jail, or they didn't want this to be picked up. And this is actually what people were afraid of. That you were going to pick up on being correct, or you are going to be right, or she is right. You know what I mean? Everything comes out in divine timing. You know, it just really blew my mind, you know, that this is why. And these people actually do feel bad. And these people are actually confronting these people that you're sick. Why are you so obsessed? Why can't you just leave this person alone? Why do you have pleasure in hurting this person? Why can't you just take self-responsibility? And why are you trying to sacrifice them? Why are you trying to confuse them? That's what it is that they knew that you were going to know. But, yeah. This is all I got. Like, this was, like, very short tonight. But, yeah, somebody or people are very shocked of how she is right. I'm going to go ahead and show the cards before I get off of here again. People were just being ridiculous. And people knows that you've been correct. People trying to hide it. People trying to have pleasure. Just people being ridiculous. They're going to have to take self-responsibility for causing this. And they do have to understand that she was right. There are some people who are having a hard time admitting how correct she was in this situation. But you want to know something? Now people can actually come in and get very ruthless with these individuals and not give a damn or not give two cares about it. But this is all I got, and hope you guys have a lovely night.